Hello children, let's hear Little Critters Manners by Gina and Mercer Mayer. Just Say Please by Gina and Mercer Mayer. My teacher said that good manners are important. She also said that everyone in our class could use a little help with good manners. We made a good manners chart. We took turns telling the teacher what to put on it. I said, "Cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze." My dad told me that. The teacher said that was a very good one. The class went over everything on the list one by one. Remember to say please. I remember to say please when I want to stay up past my bedtime. Remember to say thank you. I always remember to say thank you when I get what I want. Take turns. I take turns most of the time, but sometimes it's so hard to wait. Don't interrupt when someone is talking. I guess that's why Mom gets so mad when I talk to her while she's on the phone. Share. I didn't know sharing was good manners. I wonder if my sister knows about that. If you bump into someone or step on someone's toe, say excuse me. I guess that keeps people from getting mad at you. Don't put your elbows on the table. I didn't know elbows were bad manners. Say you're sorry when you do something wrong. I'm not too good at that. Put your napkin on your lap at the dinner table. I thought that was just so silly. My teacher said that we could go over the list every morning so that we could tell her what we did to show good manners. I thought that was neat. I decided to try to have good manners right away. When I got home, I ran in the front door and knocked my sister down. I said, "Excuse me." That didn't help. She cried anyway. I went to tell Mom. She was talking on the phone. I forgot I'm not supposed to interrupt when someone is talking. So I said I was sorry. Boy, was she surprised. She didn't even get mad at me for interrupting. When Dad came home, I asked him to play a game with me. He said he was too tired. I said, "Please," but he still said no. I guess good manners don't always work. At dinner, I put my napkin on my lap. My sister asked me why. I said, "Because it's good manners." Then my napkin fell on the floor. My sister said, "You dropped your good manners." When Mom passed the rolls, I remembered to say thank you. Mom said my teacher was doing a great job teaching us good manners. I even remembered to keep my elbows off the table. Dad didn't though. After dinner, I let my sister color my homework picture. I thought it was nice of me to share my homework. The next day at school, we went over the good manners list. We each told how we used good manners. Only one other critter in my class had better manners than me. She got a big sticker that said, "I have good manners." It was cool. I am working really hard to remember my good manners because my teacher gives out a sticker every day. And I love to get stickers. I Am Sorry by Gina and Mercer Mayer. Whenever I do something wrong, I just say, "I'm sorry." I knocked my sister off her bicycle by accident. I said, I'm sorry. I left my sister's jump rope at the park. I said, I'm sorry. We had to walk all the way back to get it. I used my brother's blanket for my super critter cape. It got dirty when I was playing outside. I said, I'm sorry. When I was playing hide and seek with my sister, I got tangled in the curtain and pulled it down. I said, I'm sorry. When I was trying to reach for my favorite book, I knocked all the other books down. I said, I'm sorry. Mom helped me put them all back. Mom said the baby is napping, so please play quietly. I forgot to play quietly. I woke the baby. I said, I'm sorry. Mom said, go play outside. I didn't know the baby's bedroom window was open. I'm sorry, Mom, I said. When I was playing football, I got tackled in Mom's garden. I said sorry. Mom and Dad asked me to close my bedroom window when it rained, but I forgot. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't empty my pockets before Mom washed my pants. I said, I'm sorry. Mom said, that's what you said last time. I really wasn't sorry that I forgot to clean my room. I hate to do that. But I really was sorry when I stepped in a mud puddle with my new shoes, and that I didn't wash my hands before I picked up the baby's bunny. But I was especially sorry that I left the top of my ant farm. At dinner, Dad put some broccoli on my plate. I said, I'm sorry, I don't like broccoli. Dad said, I'm sorry, you have to eat some anyway. I was kind of messy when I was taking a bath. I said, I'm sorry. Dad made me clean up the bathroom. After I took apart my sister's doll house, I couldn't put it back together. I said I was sorry. My sister called Mom. Mom! While Mom fixed the dollhouse, I was supposed to watch my little brother. Oops! I said, I'm sorry, Mom. Mom said, sometimes saying I'm sorry just isn't good enough. I didn't know that. If saying I'm sorry isn't good enough, I guess I'll just have to be more careful. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story of Little Critter's Manners. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.